So I have been debating on making this video for a few weeks now, but I said that if I was to make it, that I would make it on pure spur of the moment and on a day that I was just kind of venting to myself. It started off as just a letter a while ago, but reading up the other week about the budget and the money, the lack of money, should I say, that went into the mental health system again, I kind of felt like a letter wasn't effective enough. So I know most people know, but for anyone that doesn't know my story or my family story, my dad passed away 5.5 years ago. He took his own life, and he had a really bad experience within the mental health system. And I hate saying it, but I will forever believe that he came out worse than what he ever went in. Like, I honestly wouldn't put my dog into the psychiatric ward that he was in now. And I remember at the time being very angry, angry at everything, angry at the world, but very angry at the government and the country and how things are run. And I said to myself, the only way we will ever get closure from this is if things got better within the mental health system, like noticeably better. Unfortunately, in the last couple of months, we learned that things have not gotten better. In fact, they have probably gotten worse. And I know that because my little brother passed away just 2 months ago now, due to the same thing. And again, he had a really bad experience within the mental health system. I am not playing a blame game here, but yes, I am very angry at a government that have every say on where the money in the country goes. And I mean, ye are the decision makers, and I think it is time for you to open your eyes. I'm going to quote my mother in saying that I will never call it the mental health services because we were not served, we were turned away. So whatever sort of system you want to call it, is going on in the country, it is completely broken, and it has gone beyond throwing a couple of million into it and hoping for the best. It needs to be stripped and started again because it's outdated, it's underfunded, it's under-resourced, and it's just not fit for purpose. Like, when you say to someone, go get help, go speak to someone, you make it sound so easy, they might go to their GP. And I know a lot of GPs' hands are tied when it comes to things like that, so you're put onto a waiting list. And in a couple of weeks or months even, you'll be taken off that waiting list to be put on to another one. And in the meantime, you are getting thrown out prescription after prescription with no real assessment or anything. Another place is A&E, and A&E just is not a nice place for anyone, but it sure as hell is not the place for someone that is having suicidal thoughts. One of the times that my brother was sent home, refused, my mother was told to just bring him to your local walk-in clinic. Fair enough. So try and sort that out. Find out then that you need an appointment for this walk-in clinic. Fair enough. Try get an appointment. You're then told that you need a doctor's note to make an appointment for this walk-in clinic. I mean, they don't make it very easy, do they? In terms of psychiatric wards themselves, I mean, there's just no dignity in a rundown, smelly ward. You're being thrown into a room with the door locked behind you with a set of about 20 keys on it. I mean, talk about being made feel like a prisoner. But there's probably prisons in Ireland that are nicer than the psychiatric wards, and that is really sad. I mean, the walls are grey, everything's grey, there's no more than a bed or a chair in these rooms, and you're thrown in with a load of people with different personality disorders and mental health problems, and how is anyone meant to get better? Like, someone that has depression or has had a breakdown should not be thrown into a room with someone that has schizophrenia or a personality disorder. I mean, where is the sense in that? There is children being admitted into adult wards, which is just scandalous. They need rooms of their own to detox, to rest, or whatever they need. In terms of people that work within the mental health system, look, fair play to you. I don't know how you do it. You do the most of what you have, which is feck all. I know that. But it has to be said for some that were met along the way that you can be qualified up to your eyeballs. I do not care. If you don't have any empathy, you shouldn't be in that line of work. Like, I know there's certain criteria that has to be followed and boxes have to be ticked, I get that. But when a mother is begging you to keep in their child, that should be enough. I mean, where is the focus on recovery? Like, where is the leadership? Where is the funding? Like, do you even care to make this money available, but yet you'll make money available when it suits you? I said to my brother, one of the last things that I said to him was, one more time. Just try one more time. That's all anyone can ask of you. And he did. And you can imagine being 20 years of age and putting your hand up and saying, I need help. And he wanted it, and he wanted to live. And driving 40 minutes and for it to be thrown back in your face again. Number one, there's no beds. There's never any beds. Number two, he's not a danger to himself, even though this is what they're saying, even though he's telling you that he is. I mean, I just don't get it. I'm not saying that you could have definitely saved my brother or definitely saved my father with proper care and a proper system, but I will never know that. And a lot of people will never know that. I mean, they said to him, go home and you will have a follow-up appointment in 3 weeks' time. Well, he didn't have 3 weeks, and a lot of people don't have 3 weeks. It's just toxic from the top down. I could go on and go on, but I'm just, I suppose, just calling on the government to please make a change, because I am sick of standing in graveyards knowing that things could have been different with a better mental health service. And I think the people of Ireland at least deserve that.